Oh, hi there. This is a quick video with announcements. Now, I sometimes do this. Right, so first item on the agenda, there is a second channel in Romanian, link in the low bar, and I already uploaded 1 or 2 videos in there, or maybe even 3, I don't know exactly when I'll publish this. Now, basically, my main focus as far as YouTube goes will still remain on this channel in English, but from time to time I will be making content in Romanian as well, and far more often than I used to do in the last 1 year and a half since I've been having this channel. And this will especially be more intense in the following 5 or 6 weeks, as there is a general election coming that is of interest to me personally in this country. Now, the main focus remains here purely for economic reasons. I mean, the Romanian YouTube seems to be rewarding music and crappy teenage jokes the most, at the expense of everything else, and I'm under no illusion that I can change that. At least not for now. Also, the existence of the second channel allows me to focus on issues that are not necessarily relevant for an international audience, not to mention that I can tap into whatever potential there might be amongst local conservatives who don't speak English. Now, I'm not too hopeful about that, given that I attracted support, and that includes financial support, from local conservatives already, and it is fair to say that content in English is good enough. But nevertheless, for the occasional situations, like the national holiday, the general elections, various stupidities by the police, that channel will be good enough. And this does also spare me of the effort to make subtitles, which I used to do when I was uploading videos in Romanian here. Also, interviews are on the menu with very interesting people. Now, I've already scheduled 3 interviews with local personalities. 2 of them might actually take place right this week. Right. All right. Second item on the agenda is that I'm coming to Sweden somewhere in the middle of 2017. Now, I already know the exact dates, but I'll keep that for myself for now, at least until I actually book my flight. But it's on, and for several days I'll be in Sweden, and I'd like to have a meet and greet with the Swedish fans. So if I know you, please do contact me and I will share more details with you. Now, my intention in Sweden is to videotape several things, including, of course, some of the effects of cultural enrichment, diversity, and progress, though for that I might have to hire extra security. Also, interviews are, of course, on the table. Now, I already started writing to some personalities that I consider relevant to try to get a one-on-one interview with them. Anyway, most details aren't yet ironed out, so there's that. Okay. Third item on the agenda, yeah. There's a meet and greet in Iași, that is in the northeast of Romania, toward the end of November or early December. 3 different dates are on the table. We'll have to settle for one of them. That is not December 1, because December 1 is insanely busy for me already. Anyway, more on that on the Romanian language channel. Fourth item on the agenda, country tour, Georgia, Republic of Georgia, and Armenia. Now, this is more for next year, basically. After I finish the last 2 videos that I owe you on Ukraine, namely the one on Chernivtsi Jewry and one with conclusions, I'll start working on the itinerary for a similar adventure in 2017. Now, what I have in mind is a tour of Georgia and Armenia. These are both cheap countries and easy to go to, and Armenia in particular is a very nice place that I think you should all get to see. After all, Yerevan, the capital city, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world, older than Rome itself, and the capital of the first Christian nation. I mean, there are lots of things to be seen and heard in that place. Also, I have, well, learned my lesson. I'll start the fundraiser a lot earlier than I did with the Ukraine tour. Now, to be fair, I started the fundraiser very late with Ukraine tour because I was going to go there anyway, so yeah. So basically, I'll start the fundraiser possibly in January or February, because while I was in Ukraine, I got a few emails from people asking me where they could donate for the tour, since they only found out about it after I had already started riding the train. Now, I don't know. We'll see. But bear in mind, so you won't be surprised when I come up with it, because, well, with the Georgia and Armenia thing, I am going to eBeg. Alright, fifth item on the agenda. Yep. New intros and more interviews. Now, I haven't been making interviews lately, not out of lack of guests, but out of lack of time. Now, I still have a friend from Turkey on the line, and I promised him to send him the questions and schedule a video. Now, that was 2 weeks ago. Time seems to be this increasingly scarce commodity these days. Anyway, as the weather starts to suck more and more, it will be easier for me to schedule more content, so I will aim to have at least 2 interviews on this channel this November, in addition to the ones in Romanian on the Romanian language channel. And Andrei has been kind enough to work on new intros, and I'll soon start rolling those ones as well throughout the next month, throughout November. Alright. Well, let's see, is there anything else? Nope! I guess that's it for now. That's basically what you should expect within the next period of time. The most immediate change will be in just a few days as I roll out the new intros, and for those of you who understand Romanian, keep an eye on the secondary channel, because I have some very, very nice guests prepared. And the first one should come actually this week, very early in the next week, before November 10 for sure. The first and the second one are scheduled before November 10. Anyway, with that, thank you all for watching. Thank you for financially backing this media venue. I mean, seriously, I couldn't be able to do any of this had it not been for you guys. And I guess I'll see you soon on Freedom Alternative.